Welcome back, you gorgeous weirdos. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm so glad you're here. So today we're going to be doing something super fun. We're going to be doing sugar nail art with this gorgeous glitter. Okay, so if you're in my Facebook group, if you're not, you should be. I mean, it'll be linked down below if you want to hop over. But I saw somebody posted a manicure in my Facebook group using that glitter, and it was a Sassy mouth color. And I'm like, how do I not have this color? Like, where have I been? Am I under a rock? How do I not have this color? And then I had to dig through my entire collection, and lo and behold, I had it, and I have never used it before. So I'm like, I have to use this glitter. It is so stunningly beautiful. Definitely a contender for wedding nails, which I haven't decided yet. Everyone keeps asking me. I don't know. I'm getting married on Halloween, so I know it's going to be black, but what I'm doing, not a clue. However, that glitter is a contender, and you're going to see it. I'm going to get into it here in a little bit. If you want to fast forward to only the nail art portion of the video, I'll make sure to leave timestamps down below so you can hop over that if you want to. But for the rest of you who are here just to hear me yap, y'all crazies, we're gonna get into basic dip 101, you know, my usual stuff. I'm throwing on a coat of my UNT peel off base coat. I only use this because I'm a content creator and I have to cycle through manicures pretty regularly. If you want to have your manicure last more than a day or two, do not use peel off base coat. I know, there are people who can use the peel off base coat and their nails last a week, 2 weeks. I don't know what the magic is. I have tried so many different ways, but everyone's nails and nail chemistry and body chemistry and all that stuff, everyone's different. For me, peel off base coat, literally, it works too well. Speaking of which, I'll probably insert a picture here somewhere. As I'm doing this voiceover, I did this manicure 3 hours ago. Three hours ago. And in the span of that 3 hours, I did dishes. I went to go pick up groceries. I put groceries away. That's it. That's all I did. And I already lost a nail. Guess which one it was? You guessed right. It's my middle finger. Always middle finger pops off first. I don't know why. Is it because it's me? Probably, but in any event, let's get into this gorgeous glitter dip. So I'm going to do everything normally the way I usually do. I start with a coat of my dip base. I start in the middle of the nail, scoot it back to the cuticle area after I unload most of that liquid, and then take it down the rest of the nail. And my first coat I'm going to pour over, just because this is a super fine glitter. It's not chunky at all. It's not thick on the nail. You'll see later, but I want to pour over and just see what it's giving when I do the pour over method. As you're going to see, it's super sheer on the first coat, especially with pour over. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit on my second dip, and I'm going to lay my finger flat into that glitter, and it gave me beautiful coverage. I only needed 2 dips, and I'm going to clear cap everything. But I cannot with this glitter. I don't know what kind of sorcery Jackie uses in these powders, but if you are a black lover and you are a glitter girly, you're going to need to grab this glitter. It's from the Reflective Glitter collection. Everything will be linked down below. If you want to shop Sass and you want to save some money, you can use my affiliate code. It is commissioned, so I do make a small commission on sales, but it's at no extra cost to you. If you don't like me and you don't want to help me out, you don't have to, although why are you here? Anyways, you don't have to use my code. It doesn't hurt my feelings, but if you want to shop and save yourself a little bit of cash, I'll throw my code up on the screen. I believe it's Marla10, so you can go and check that out. I'm going to be using another color of hers called Faded Glory, I think. It's like a beautiful pinky, salmony, corally type color. I was just in the mood for like kind of a pink and black moment, but not like super in your face. And the nail art we're going to do later, holy smokes, it came out so good. I know y'all have seen me probably do flame nail art before, but I did it on press-ons, and I know it's super different doing something on a nail tip as opposed to doing it on your actual hand. I had never done it before on my own hand, so we're gonna do it together, and I'm so incredibly stoked about the way it came out. Y'all just wait and see. Okay, so here's one dip of that gorgeous black glitter. I'm gonna get the second dip on, cap and clear, and then we're gonna get into the second color. But while we're doing that, can we take a moment to just laugh at the fact that I am 2 different humans with 2 different hands? Okay, so you might notice my right hand, my nails are growing out. They're so beautiful. I love the way they're looking right now. And my left hand, nublets, like more skin than nail, nublets. And I'll tell you what happened. My ring fingernail, okay, on my left hand, it was me. It was my fault. I'm a little anal retentive about the way my nails look all the time. And I'm even more so about things and stuff underneath my nails. Like, it freaks me out. I don't like it. I'm scrubbing underneath my nails like constantly. It drives me insane. So I had something, like a little speck of something underneath the corner of my ring nail. And I went to kind of like, nudge it out gently. But in the process, I literally ripped my nail below the quick. I was so sad. So I had to let it just be for a few days and let it grow a little bit so I can cut them down. And I probably should have waited longer, but I couldn't deal with it anymore. So I cut all the nails on that hand down back to little bitty nubs. So I'm literally two different people with two different hands. And you know what? I don't really care. My fiance literally laughs at me all the time. He's like, you're two different people. I'm like, I know, it matches my personalities, I suppose. Although I would need like 18 hands in that case. Anyways, I digress. As you can see, the coverage on that lay-in was much better. You'll get a better visual when I dust everything off. But I'm going to do the same thing that I just did on my thumbnail. Another coat of base, same exact way I did it the first time. Then I'm going to go ahead and lay my hand, not my whole hand, just the thumbnail, flat into that glitter. And that'll give me max glitter coverage. It comes out beautiful, comes out perfect. I am going to throw a clear cap over these two nails and activate them. That way, when I'm done with the rest of the hand, these two nails will be ready to file. They'll be nice and hardened and ready to go. So I'm going to finish up with this glitter. Then we're going to get into the pinky, salmony, corally type color, Faded Glory. And then we'll get into nail art. I will show you how to do a little bit of the filing and buffing stuff. I'll show you on one nail because my routine is very simple, very basic, and very the same. And so if you've seen it before, you can skip right through it. If you are new here, hang out, watch what I do if you need some help with dipping and filing and all that fun stuff. If you need a very beginner-friendly basic dip powder tutorial, how to do your own dip nails at home, like literally a talk through step by step, I'll leave that up in the eye. And if you are new here, consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the fam. I upload twice a week, every week, Monday and Thursday mornings. I also have the Facebook group, as I mentioned. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, the Facebook. All my handles and stuff will be down below, including an email address. So if you guys have questions but you're not on social media, you can always reach out via email. Is that it? Is that all I wanted to say? I don't know. I don't even know what this voiceover is at this point. That glitter, though, it just caught my eye as I'm doing this voiceover. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I'm so sad that's the nail that popped off. Like, really, the glitter? Not that I don't love the other colors or the other nails, but that one, come on. All right, so I'm going to cap and clear. I'm going to activate, and then we'll get into the second color. So as you may have noticed, I used two different brushes to remove the excess clear dip powder. If you haven't heard me say this before, you're probably new, and that's okay. We love new people. But the reason I do that, I use a fluffy brush first to make sure my dip is kind of set and not still wet. And then I go in with a stiff scrubby brush. I just feel, especially over glitters, that removes the most excess clear and will give you the clearest finish. It's not going to look cloudy or dusty or grainy or anything like that, as clear can do occasionally if you're not removing all the excess powder. So I love that scrubby brush for that reason. Okay, so Faded Glory. This color is just so beautiful. It's so different in every different lighting situation. I think it came out probably around 4th of July. I can't believe 4th of July was already like a month ago. Where is the summer going? This is too fast for me. I don't like it. My kids are starting school in like 2 weeks from the time this video is uploading. As I'm doing this voiceover, it's still kind of early, but when this video uploads, they're starting school in literally like 2.5 weeks. And I can't believe the summer is over. It was so nice not waking up at 6:30 in the morning. I'm not a late sleeper anyway. I'm up at like 8:30 every morning anyway, but not getting up at 6:30 in the morning to drive my kids to school was fabulous, and I'm so not looking forward to it. I don't want to do it. Somebody just chauffeur my kids for me because I don't want to. I know. Don't they drive yet? I wish they did, but they don't. So yeah, there's that. I got to drive them to school. Oh, and you want to hear the messed up part? This is my children, and it's mostly my fault. They get a bus. Like, they could totally take the bus to school, but their bus stop is like a block and a half away. And the bus comes super early in the morning. And especially in the wintertime, it's still dark when their bus comes. And I don't want my girls walking to the bus stop by themselves in the dark. I can't do it. So I get up and I drive their butts to school. Is it my own fault? Absolutely, it's my own fault. And I'm going to complain about it, even still. Anyways, school for us starts super early. We start August 10th. I don't know where y'all are at. Where are you guys at? And what are your kiddos doing? Do you still have a good chunk of time before school starts? Is your summer vacation like not even close to being done? Did you do anything fun over the summer? Where did you go? What did you do? Something about Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Oh, anyway, let me know down below what your big summer plans were, and let me live vicariously through you, because I didn't really do anything this summer aside from I spent a lot of time outside and I spent a lot of time at Disney. But that was really it. I didn't really go anywhere. I haven't done a vacation in quite a few years. It's on the list. It's happening at some point. When, I don't know. But anyways, back to nails. As you can see, I went ahead with that first coat. I'm going to cruise through my second coat and another dip in clear, activate those, and I'll come back and show you my filing routine, and then we're getting right into the nail art. As you can hear, those two nails are totally set and ready to go. So I'm going to push back my skin and get that little space exposed between my skin and my dip powder. I'm going to get this teeny tiny thin nail file right in that space and round out my cuticle line. When I have that done, I'm going to take it down the sidewalls and around that free edge and just get everything nice and smooth around the perimeter of the nail. That's all the filing that I do. That's it. If you find your application is a little lumpy, bumpy, imperfect, you can totally take a hand file. Not this hand file. Don't use this hand file. Use a good like 150 grit hand file and smooth everything out over top. Again, I don't need to do that because my application with the pour over method is super duper smooth. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to grab my buffer block and just smooth out the entire surface with a buffer block, and that's going to be it. I can't wait for you guys to see this nail art. Don't go anywhere. It's coming up super soon. So I got all the filing and buffing done. Now I'm just cleansing my nails with some alcohol and my scrubby brush. If you wanted to wash your hands, you totally can. I'm just lazy and don't leave my nail desk. Literally. You want me to be honest? This is honest. So I'm going to get everything cleaned off. I don't want any dust or debris on the nails for gel top coat. I'm going to do gel top coat first because the nail art I'm going to do is sugared, which means we're not going to top coat the nail art. So I'm going to go in with my HEMA-free Model 1's gel top coat. Put that on all of the nails. I'm going to cure for a full minute, and then I'll show you how to do the art. So the top coat is completely cured. I got some black gel polish. This is P03 from the Melody Susie Fleur collection. I'll leave that video up in the eye over here. If you didn't see it, go check that one out because I was floored by these gels. I love them so much. So we're going to do a little flame nail art. I'm going to start with what looks like a little U curving up to make a little flame. And this is one of those nail art designs where it's a trust the process. It is not going to look good until the end. This is one of those things where you have to get like the outline kind of done and then mess with it and finesse it and get it to look the way you want it to. Now, this flame, I want it to have some little flame friends on either side. So I'm going to take another little swoop up the side of the nail. I will do another swoop up the other side of the nail eventually. I'm going to start kind of filling this in to get an idea of what this is going to look like, and then I can really play with it and get it to look exactly how I want it to look. And again, this is really just trust the process, take your time, make it look the way you want it to look. And because this is gel polish, if you really go sideways with this, wipe it off, start all over again. I'm going to finish up this little flame buddy. I'll add the other little flame buddy on the other side. I'm going to tweak a little bit some of these lines, and then I'll come back to show you what I'm going to do next, because I'm not going to cure this. We're going to sugar it. So this is looking exactly the way I want it to look. So if you do not want to sugar this, go ahead and cure, and then you can, do whatever you want with it. But I wanted this to kind of match the glitter on my middle nail. So I'm going to take that same exact glitter, and I'm just going to sprinkle it over that wet gel polish flame until it no longer looks wet. I'm going to sprinkle it over maybe 2 or 3 times, tapping off excess in between, because I don't want any wet spots. I want this to be completely covered in the glitter. Once I have that done, I'm going to pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds. Normally with gel polish, you do a 30-second cure, but because this is black and I'm throwing glitter on top of it, I'm going to give it a full minute just to make sure it's completely cured. And then I'll dust off the excess. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? I'm going to take that same scrubby brush and dust off all of the excess. And this is what our sugared flame looks like. And now this nail is done. This entire manicure is now done. I'm literally obsessed with the way this came out. I'm going to go wash my hands real quick because gel, no one wants any gel residue anywhere. So I'm going to wash my hands real quick, make sure I have no gel gunk anywhere. And this is the finished look. I absolutely adore this. I love a good flame nail. This black glitter is seriously so stunning. Sass, I don't know how you do it, but chef's kiss on this one. I'm literally obsessed. Again, everything I use will be linked down below for you guys. Any discount codes I have will also be linked. Thank you for spending some of your day with me today. I hope the rest of your day is as beautiful as you are, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you, bye.